Yo, what's going on, everybody? This is Marco with Picks in Motion. I got two players you need to lock in on chalkboard and get this 3.2 payout. You cannot get it anywhere else. And I added a three-man at the end, which will give us that 6.75 payout. Lock in with us. It's Friday. We got the national championship game, January 9th, Sugar Bowl. Let's go. We hit that Miami yesterday. You cannot get any better than this. Lock in with us and let's ride this freaking weekend all the way to the promised land. Turning the page right to Oregon, taking on the Indiana Hoosiers. You see the money line, 72% of the bets and 68% of the money is on the money line on the Indiana Hoosier side. Same thing with the spread, basically, even a little worse, you could sort of say. I see a lot of people have even -4, -4.5 on Indiana. So the money is coming in on Indiana. I told you to play that money line chalky parlay when it came to Miami Hurricanes and Indiana Hoosiers. And right now we are locked in on that. Now I'm basically looking at possibly the same thing here that we did last night. We'll see where the line ends. Maybe there's some late money that comes in on Oregon and we could get this down to a -2.5 or -3. But we'll work off of that and work to get our -1.5 on the Indiana Hoosiers. That is the game plan all the way down the line. You see there is a huge momentum swing on the under-over. It has been going up and down and up and down. And I see it more as an over game, not officially a play, but just looking at it, it has even gone down to 46.5 down here. As crazy as that sounds, but it don't last that long, and it shot back down and up. So there's a lot of movement on this under-over line right now. Probably the best thing is to stay away, but unless you just want to see a barn burner, we could just go over 48.5. I understand this national championship game is on the line and teams tighten up, but I think this has the potential of being an explosion, maybe on the Indiana Hoosier side, and then Oregon would give you that backdoor over cover. Possibly if the Hoosiers defense really holds up the way they've been holding up the whole playoffs, the whole season, and just hands down being the best team in college football. So lock it in. We're going to give our official play out on Winnable when we get this line that we're looking for. If you could get a good price at -2 or -1.5, I would take it. Let's see what happens the next few hours. Like I said, you got to get the free subscription on Winnable, sign up for free, and join the community and get rolling with us. We really do hold the lines as best as possible because every ounce of the odds and what we're looking for, we need all the time, and we just wait for that right moment to attack. And that is right through the Winnable app, right through Picks in Motion, and you hit the free subscribe button, and you can't get any better than that. Okay, popping here into our first lineup, our first man on the board. We are going Michael Porter Jr. points and rebound over 32.5. There has been a lot of traction on Michael Porter these last 10 games. He has been a completely different player, and I don't see any reason when it comes to the Los Angeles Clippers coming into town. It's Friday night, Michael Porter Jr., no flu symptoms. Last time I was all over his over. I think about like 10 days ago, he ended up missing like 2 games from the flu. But locking it in right here, points and rebounds over 32.5. Now, when it comes to the Clippers defense, they are basically a top 10, maybe like right on that spectrum of being halfway of a decent defense. But when we go to the small forwards, you see that when it comes to the points, they are ranked 26th. When it comes to the rebounds, 11th. His average has been 35 in the last 10 games. In the last 20 games, it has still been 35. You see some really skyscraping games here. It has been an absolutely awesome season that he's been growing here, all of 2025. Now let's pop right here to 2024. Absolutely. You see, he's not even close. This is when he was on the Denver Nuggets. So when it comes to ball player of Michael Porter Jr., he's really feeling his oats. It's Friday night. We're in Brooklyn. You got James Harden coming into town, and who better than to come up small in a big spot? Boom is the man, James Harden. We're going under 40.5 points, rebounds, and assists right here, right now. James Harden, you don't got it no more, bro. James Harden has failed to exceed this in 4 out of 5 games against top 10 defenses for points. And guess what Brooklyn is, as crazy as it sounds? They are absolutely beasts when it comes to the power guards right here. Come on, points allowed 23. Their ranking is number 1. And everything else is on lockdown. Assist is more unfavorable, but we're worried about those points. Once you take those points away from him, you know he starts to slack off. His average is only 33 the last 10 games. Now, if you pop over to the last 20 games, he had a few really big skyrocketing games, but we are far, far from those weeks where he was, becoming James Harden again. So we're sticking right here. The average is still 36.5, median 37. So it is giving us a little bit of wiggle room. The line has been going up and down a little bit here and there, but right now we can still get this under 40.5. Bing, bang, boom, points, rebounds, and assists on the under. See you later, James Harden. Enjoy the strip club tonight in Brooklyn, because that's all he's thinking of. So that'll wrap up our 2-man. You cannot get any better than that at a 3.22 payout on Chalkboard. But now I have a little promo when it comes to Betr. If you download the app right now using promo code MOTION, you will get $10 immediately in your account. No deposit necessary. We are also giving you right now up to $200 first deposit bonus match. But wait, we are not done. You are locking it in with LeBron James, points and assists over 0.5 point. So you are getting a completely free pick right there. You cannot get better than that. So, talking about Betr, download the app right now using promo code MOTION, MOTION, for all you guys that just want to get the spelling right. Don't worry, I make a lot of mistakes myself. But you will get all this with our promo right here. Okay, for our final play, I am expecting this to hit. We got a beautiful price at plus 120. If you wanted to throw it out as a straight bet, we're going Christian Braun assist over 2.5. So Atlanta is heading over to Denver. We know the Denver team is got a little bit of this going on and a little bit of that going on, but they are still a great basketball team. And Chris Braun has been part of that. If you see right here, his average the last 10 games has only been 2.5 because he had a few really, really clunker games recently. But all accounts, I'm expecting him when it comes to the minutes. He even dropped a little bit on minutes, but he's back up there with this most recent Boston game. But obviously they were at Boston. So he is definitely a way better player at home. All of our statistics are showing he's more of an assist-friendly guy at home, where you see some of his 7s and his 4s right here. So over 2.5. You add this into your lineup, you're getting your 6.75 payout on board. You got to lock it in. But why are we going, and why did we find this? Well, we found this because we are popping right here. Overall, we know Atlanta's defense is obviously garbage with the season that they're having. So an assist allowed, they're ranking 26th. And if you go to the small guards, they are ranking 14th, a little bit more in the middle of the pack. But Christian Braun, we're looking at his assist over 2.5. You can get a plus money on a straight up bet, or add it into our 2-man, and you are getting that nice 3-man payout. All right, wrapping up this, basically, we got a little NBA prop show right here, given out to you at 12 in the afternoon on Friday, January 9th. We are building our special for Saturday on the NFL. That should be out later tonight by 8, 9 o'clock. So when you're watching some of those games, you can pop on and start prepping for some NFL stuff, kicking off tomorrow, which is just super exciting. Let's go Indiana Hoosiers. I do really appreciate everything we are building here and growing here. Please give us a subscribe and a like below. Give us a comment. I am going to pin the comments down. I'm going to pin the plays down below. So they're all there, ready for you guys, ready to go. And we are just going to lock in. And we are getting ready for this push. It is absolutely insane. You got to get on our Twitter. We're going to be putting out plays there on college basketball once we find the 1 or 2 lines that we are getting into. And of course, you got to sign up for the free subscription on Winnable. There's no other place to be than with the team at Picks in Motion. So we appreciate everything we are doing. Enjoy this Friday. Let's get these prop bets going on the NBA, and let's get ready for this Saturday to Monday night push. It's so freaking exciting. Let's go Indiana Hoosiers. Mendoza, get that national championship home, and then, you're going to get drafted by the Jets possibly. Hopefully not. But listen, let's lock in and get ready for this beautiful weekend. I appreciate it. Enjoy your day.